You might have heard the saying, if you own a business, you're in the business of marketing and sales. And it is just the truth. When you run your own business, you do need to know how to market and sell. Because without revenue coming into the business, which comes through marketing and selling, you don't have a business model, or a business that can thrive. So, what does a marketing consultant do? A marketing consultant is different to a marketing agency. And unfortunately, I get a lot of clients coming to me after they've already spent a lot of money at a marketing agency without having their business fundamentals in place. And therefore, their marketing doesn't end up converting for them. My most recent client who came to me very recently had wasted or had invested, I should say, $60,000 in marketing campaigns with an agency without a single sale. Now, these kind of stories are really frustrating and heartbreaking to me because I know how precious your funds are when you're in small business. And whenever you make a significant investment like that, you need to see a return on that investment, at least a 1-to-1 to break even. But obviously, to get ahead, you need to be making a 2+ return on your investment. So, what a marketing consultant like myself will do, we will analyze your business foundations and um, figure out whether you've got the basics in place. Do you have really clear brand messaging? Is it clear to someone who lands on your website or your brochures, or if you're out talking to, networking, is it clear to the people you're talking to, the problem you solve, who you help, who has that problem, and the solution you provide? And the more specific you can get, the better. So, for example, just saying I'm a business coach is way too broad, because people don't know who needs a business coach. But if I say I help people in the first 1 to 5 years of business who are really struggling to get their business off the ground, and my goal is to get them to the first $300,000 plus, so that they're off and running. Then people can go straight away, oh, I know my friend, she's running her business. I know she's struggling. She can, they can refer to me. So it's much easier to win business when you have a very specific offer and people are clear about who has that problem. So when when you are doing your marketing, obviously revenue generation is all dependent on the marketing and the sales you do, unless you've got a really strong referral network where all of your business comes through word of mouth. There are many businesses like that. I know several of them. Some of them don't even have a website, and they're doing really, really well. But unfortunately, in this new day, this new age in business, people do want to check you out online. They want to see your website. They want to see your social profiles. They want to see the credibility and the trust that you're a legitimate brand and that you know what you're doing, and that you look professional. People don't want to pull out their wallet these days unless they feel like it's going to be a really good investment. So you have to establish that trust and credibility. So that's one thing. You have to have a really good online shop front, in terms of very, very clear, compelling website that tells people exactly what you do, the problem you solve, and how you can help them. It needs to clearly define the transformation you create. So you meet people when they're at point A, and if they work with you, you get them to point B, and that transformation is what people will pay for. People don't really care how you get them there. A lot of businesses sell what they do and how and the process they use. But what people really want to know is, where can you take me through working with you? And is that end destination something I'm willing to pay for? So we get your marketing fundamentals right. A consultant will then look at, with this lady that had spent $60,000 on a campaign. I audited her website and sales page, and it was very clear to me where it was going wrong. And so there's a number of things that a marketing consultant is looking for, and it's about getting the basic things in place. Do you have enough social proof? Do you have the street credibility? Are you showcasing that? Do you have testimonials and reviews? Do you have a really clear offer? Is it an easy yes? Is it a no-brainer for people to say yes to that offer if they have the problem that you solve? So that's what I call we craft your irresistible offer. A marketing consultant will help you get very clear on your business identity, then translate that into an irresistible offer. Then it's about going to market, taking that offer to market, which is the marketing aspect. There are so many ways you can market your business. The key question is, where are your ideal clients spending their time? Is it online? Is it at trade shows? Is it at home and you can reach them through letterbox drops? You really need to figure out where your clients are, where you can reach them. So, there's three different key marketing approaches. You've got traditional marketing, which is print, radio, billboards, all the traditional stuff that we've grown up with. Then in this modern day and age, we've got digital marketing, which is Google visibility, search engine optimization, blogging, content marketing, emails, social media, and paid ads. And then you've got relationship-based marketing, which is referral networks and strategic alliances, public relations, all the networking activities, and so on. So your marketing strategy is about picking the right levers and focusing a really good solid strategy on those key channels that you know where you can reach your target market. You've got to have crystal clear messaging, which a marketing consultant can help with. You've got to have a clear point of difference to your competitors. Why would someone choose you over your competitor? You've got to have a defined niche. Being a generalist can feel, oh, if I say I can help everyone, I'll get more clients. The opposite is actually true. The more specific you are, the more people can identify themselves, the right people can identify themselves in your offer. So there's a saying in marketing where we say, if you're marketing to everyone, you're marketing to no one. And it's the same. We all want specialists, right? If we have a health problem, if we've dislocated our shoulder, we want to see a shoulder specialist, not a general surgeon. We want to know that who we're seeing is really a specialist in that specific body area. It's the same in business. So niching is really important. You need to have a professional online presence. That's what a marketing consultant can help you with. A clear offer, as I said, and then a really clear customer journey. How does someone engage with your brand, and how do you nurture them along that journey from knowing and hearing about you through to actually buying from you? A customer journey is absolutely essential, and that's something a marketing consultant will help you develop. So those are just a few of the things. Email databases are now your most valuable long-term asset because you can reach your customers directly that way, as opposed to through a social media platform, which belongs to someone else. So yeah, before you hire a marketing agency, you really should seek advice from a marketing consultant who can help you get your messaging sorted, put one very clear offer to market, and build a platform and an audience before you try to scale. So I hope that this saves you from very expensive lessons like a lot of my clients have unfortunately experienced before finding me. If you are unclear about whether your marketing is working or why it's not working, please reach out. I can help do an audit of your marketing that you have so far, or if you don't have any marketing going on, I can help you develop it in a way that's really going to find and attract the people that you need to, your ideal clients that have the problem that you can solve or the desire that you can satisfy. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any challenges with marketing, I encourage you to reach out for a chat to see if I'm the right person to help you. I hope that was helpful. Thanks so much.